Yeah, I know what you're thinking. You can get a job in the Middle East simply by trying or by magic, through others, or by a fluke. Remember that competition is everywhere. Some here, some there, but bam! Loy Macedo is the best.
Hi there, Loy Macedo. Speaking to you from LoyMacedo.com. Who is Loy Macedo and Think Personal Branding? If you recollect, a few days ago, I put the video of Indian High School, the breaking news, based on the information that I received from reliable sources, including a journalist, okay, who couldn't publish it in his newspaper because the powers that be, the big people, when he wanted to publish, they said, no, just don't publish, whatever. Okay, whatever the reason was given. So the information was sent to me, and then after that, 2-3 other people got in touch with me, and I put up the video. I never expected, I'm telling you, I never expected, the video to garner nearly 14,000 views. As I go to my YouTube channel right now, at this moment, and I check the video, Indian High Schools, this breaking news video has 15,000 views, 173 comments, 324 likes, 32 dislikes. Now, before I do go further, let me give you rather shocking news, really, really shocking news. When you're doing something right, you don't have to be afraid of anyone, okay? But when you're doing something wrong, you have to be afraid. In my case, I'm giving you information that parents and children are sharing with me, okay? I don't get any money out of this. I don't get any benefit out of this. And in fact, I'm staying in Thailand. I report whatever people from the streets, people who are the middle class, the normal people, whatever they share with me, their grievances. In fact, my YouTube channel has moved more towards helping people get jobs in UAE for a fee, because obviously I need to earn. So when people give me information like this, I don't get any benefit, okay? I'm doing it as a public service announcement. So now, what I found surprising is I actually got one phone call and one series of messages. The phone call that I got was gentleman on the other end of the phone saying, made it very short. I was, sleeping. So I just woke up and I was like, yeah, what? So I was like, yeah, who is this? The message was, the Indian High School video you put up, Indian voice. I said, yes. Better remove the video. You're inviting trouble. And before I could ask, who is this? Click. Okay. That was one. So he didn't allow me to continue the conversation. Then I got a message. I got a message to remind me that, I put the Indian High School video. I am not staying in Thailand. I'm staying in UAE. I'm not staying in UAE. I'm staying in Thailand. So why am I putting all these videos? What is the benefit that I'm getting? And I was also reminded that the people you're talking about, I never give names. He said, they are very powerful people with contacts and connections. Don't play with fire. Okay. All right. So I guess I'm doing something right. For which I'm getting reactions like this. Because I want you to watch the video of Indian High School. All I did was mention facts. For example, when I said the uniform price has increased, it's a fact. When I say the shoes which children are made to buy has increased to double, that's a fact. When I say the books were authored by certain individuals, it's a fact. I'm not conjuring up imagination. Like I told you, don't believe me. Just go and verify. For example, when I told you that the previous suppliers were all removed in a single year, this was from an email. I don't know this. And a new supplier has been selected. That is a fact. When I tell you that the company that was just set up a few weeks ago, and few weeks later, just 2 weeks or 3 weeks later, immediately was given the contract for Indian High School, and their only customer is Indian High School, and all the children have to buy only from this particular vendor, nobody else, only this. I'm stating facts. And like I told you, maybe I'm wrong. maybe I'm wrong. Maybe the email is giving me false information. So that is why you do the research. You find out. Google search the name of the company, get the trade license, which you can get, find out. So what I'm trying to tell you is I have no financial benefit that I get by putting these videos. Yes, people like to sponsor my channel by paying $1, $5, $10. Some even give $100. That is for information that I give you for free, because to make a video like this takes almost a whole day. So people support my channel as a courtesy. But I'm not getting any money. Oh, we will destroy this guy and we'll make... No, man, come on. I don't get any money. Just look at my face and I'm a tattooed guy. All right. So now what I want to share with you in this video, okay, I hope this will be the last video, but this would rather shock you, because among the many emails that I received plenty of emails for Indian high school, plenty of WhatsApp messages, even Facebook messages, from children, from parents, from people, from ex-students who said, Law, you're saying what you're saying is true and all that. But out of all of them, I cherry-picked 7 of the most powerful letters, messages, which I feel you need to hear. The first one is a letter from a travel agent. Hi, Loy, I was a travel agent. I've censored, he used to book student groups in large numbers to trips to India. Parents used to pay money for the tickets. He would ask to charge 1,000 dirhams extra per student. Imagine, per child, 1,000 dirhams extra on tickets and travel arrangements. And we had to make sure that we had to pay him back his share. In those meetings, he himself shared with me and bragged how he was picking up books written by different authors. That means he was taking books from different authors, paying them money and getting them reprinted under his name as an author, and getting those books as a course in the school for which he was getting money. Not only in his school, he was sharing his bounty with CBSE heads and getting them inducted into important positions in CBSE schools all across the Middle East. Later on, when the number of books increased, he started to get them published under his wife, his son, his daughter, and names, just to cover up, because one person cannot write too many books. None of these authors are capable of writing such books though. He was able to get papers from CBSE exams and help students get better marks for better results from his school to show that he was doing a great job. Because after all, you can remain in the job only if you show that you're doing a great job or get the results of the board adjusted favorably. These are all these people are sharing the benefits from the highest officials to the people working in CBSE. Some of them have retired now. I know this because he used to share this information with me. And I know this because when they were in service, they used to deal with me. In some of the encounters, I learned that he made purchases of gym equipment, computers, even furniture of the school, and he used to get commission on each and every transaction. In fact, all the canteen contractors have to pay him money for their contracts. Uniforms have been made to be purchased compulsory from one particular company, all in which he has vested interest. All in all, I've known him for making millions of dollars per year, which is unaccounted for. He has some very confidant teachers and staff placed in various positions, whom he shares the proceeds with, who in work as a front face for him, but in the public, they show that they're neutral. One of them was a Bengali teacher. I am not in touch with them right now. I don't know if he's still there or new people have come, but he used to dance to his tune. Mind you, I don't know who he's talking about, okay? This is a scandal, and the poor trustees do not know what is happening. Yet I feel some of the trustees who do know are keeping a blind eye because of his power, contacts, and connections. It's sad to see an educationalist of such great caliber being corrupted to such a level. Now, this is letter number 1. Okay, letter number 2 was sent to me by a parent. Very to the point. There was no hi, Loy, nothing. There was no regards. All it says is, school has many programs like Annual Day, Sports Day, Republic Day. All the students need to attend in costumes. These costumes have to be purchased from the school. All the costumes are very expensive. Some which cost 30 to 40 dirhams, are sold at 110 dirhams and above. Children are made to take tours in amusement parks. They are charged the price of a normal ticket. When you check, the tickets are sold at a discounted price. The question is, who gets the added extra? Children are taken on tours to different countries. Here also, if you verify the price is very high. Children and schools are given discounted prices. Who gets the extra money? This is letter number 2. Letter number 3, a letter from a parent. Once again, censored names. The man whom you spoke about lacks Indian patriotism. That's why they all took Canadian citizenship. Once again, I have no idea. I'm reading the letter. Okay. They all took Canadian citizenship because they lack Indian patriotism. Education and technology based company in the UAE is Kalber Technologies DMCC. Please Google check or check in Dubai, UAE. You'll find out the information. In British Indian Ocean Territory, a school platform has the name www.indigenous.io. Please check what this company is doing. Okay, I think these companies are set up to have offshore accounts to keep all the unaccounted money in Cayman Islands. Also, Canada and India under some Captain Foundation, KPTAN, Captain Foundation, where there are trustees. They have many companies and many of them are ghost partners. The Indian government has to be made aware of these facts. We need to inform the Canadian embassy and the Canadian authorities. Yes, you can write educational books, but when you make it a business, when you take royalty, when you have only one company getting all 100% of all the profits unaccounted for, it should be exposed. Parents should make these videos viral. They should tweet to the Indian Foreign Minister Sushma Swaraj and the HRD Educational Minister Mr. Prakash Javadkar about what is happening to this prestigious Indian school. This school was a proud school and it is a great school. All Indian Republic Day programs of the Indian Consulate take part in the school. We should alert the UAE government as they should know what the parents are facing in school. Many complaints have gone to the economic department about the price and quality of books and the uniform. But they said you cannot come to the consumer protection department, especially when it's related to schools. You should go to the KHDA. When we approach the KHDA, they have their own stand, especially since this man has strings, connections and contacts with KHDA. In fact, this man likes to brag and show off that he has contacts and connections by taking photographs with very, very important people and distributing this in newsletters and pamphlets. If there are too many complaints from parents, this school shuts up by sending circulars and emails as a warning to all the parents with the quote, sending false messages and information through WhatsApp and any form of media is governed by the Federal Decree Law number 5 of 2012 on combating cyber crimes. My answer to you is, when you state facts, those are not false messages. Bombard to Twitter, Facebook, and the authorities, the government authority, with facts, not false information. That's what even I say. So take the facts. It is like telling us, shut up and don't open your mouth. They also send newsletters having iftar meetings and other meetings with director of KHDA and other big ministers. Every time they try to show shaking hands, holding flowers, being together. They want to show us that, yes, we are very powerful. We are very influential. Don't try to do anything to us. This has to reach maximum parents and make aware of what is going on. Also, we have to reach the government of India, UAE and Canada. This Captain Foundation, once again, I don't know what is Captain Foundation, how it operates, how they swindle money, where it goes. And the big question is this money accounted for? Do the trustees know what is happening? Does the government and people in charge know what is happening? In fact, why don't they put it out right in the open and declare publicly so we know what is the cost, what is the expense, and what is the extra that they are making? So then this so-called claim can be put to the rest. Okay. Letter number 4 is from a student. This is, hello, my name is whatever. I'm a student of IHS. I've been in the school right from the very beginning. I've seen your video and I wanted to give you some more information. My information is from a student point of view. Please do not reveal my name or they might destroy me and my parents. Basically, we have this 1 week, 1 to 2 times a year, where inspections take place by the education department called KHDA. During KHDA week, the teachers act really very different. They make us study in very practical ways. They are very kind, they are very nice, they are very polite. With the help of activities, they usually give us a new way of learning. We are also instructed to lie to these inspectors, and we are told to give certain phrases and answers just to give the school and a good KHDA rating. In fact, she has shared a screenshot of the WhatsApp messages these teachers give the WhatsApp group to make children follow instructions. Then she says, there was once an Intel tab which came out. This Intel tab is a definition of trash. It's a huge waste of money. We hardly use it. The teachers themselves do not know how to use this tab. We only use it during KHDA week. All other days, the students use it to play games, watch videos, use it for social media class. The uniform quality is pathetic. The colored stripes of the sport shoes wash away, and the shoes get smudged when it comes in contact with water. Also, students of 10th and 12th, if they didn't buy the new uniform, they are not allowed to sit to write the CBSE board exams. The finance manager of IHS, who works directly under the CEO, they both are very good friends. I have no idea who it is, and I don't know what they're talking about. They both are very good friends. They both are involved in many activities together. Everyone in our school knows this, as they both hang around like best friends. Grade 11 admission to respective streams, science, commerce, arts, depends on the marks of grade 10, obviously. Okay. However, there are cases where the finance manager and the CEO, upon request from some very influential parents, give admission to undeserving candidates into the stream. Cash is obviously offered by the parents to the school in the form of donation. I think this goes on in almost all, as far as I know, the educational institutes. I don't know if this is a one-off case. There is also a huge role of money and power that comes to play within the school itself. The school is, for example, sexist. There is a specific extracurricular club in the school, one of the club being called the Adventure Club for the high school boys. Basically, the boys can do all activities like paintballing, bike riding, etc. When we, the girls, asked the coach, why can't girls take part? The teacher answered, girls are not meant to do all this. They are not strong enough. The school medical center is really bad. They cannot even treat children properly. My friends and I have had many bad experiences. I was once sent to the medical center by a teacher as I had really painful menstrual cramps. The doctor simply asked me what grade I was in. When I told her that I was in 10th standard, she said, you have board exams. Instead of wasting your time, go and study. Okay. That was a letter from a student. Now, letter number 5 is a broken message. I have 2 more letters. This once again, no name, no nothing, just, I don't know whether they copy pasted a message. The company you're referring to is Peppers and Pages Trading Company, is an officially outsourced bookseller for all textbooks and printed notebooks. As per the record of the economic department, this company was formed on 21st February 2018, just 3 weeks, that is 15th March 2018. They started selling books to IHS campus, and their only client was IHS campus. In 3 weeks, huh? Okay. Guru Overseas Suppliers Book Trading Establishment, which was established in 27th November 2011. Partners were added on 23rd November 2016. All these companies are registered in the same office. Office number 9, Green Corner Building, Riga, Dera, Dubai. These companies have only one client, that is IHS. How is that possible? 14,000 students, all are forced to buy new uniforms, all are forced to buy new books, all are forced to buy new items, only through these companies. Imagine the size of the business. From June 2018, a new supplier for uniform was introduced. This company's name is Impulse Wave General Trading. The supplier of the books and the uniforms are the same. They have different license, but the owner is the same. please, I request you check with the economic department if what I'm saying is true. Like you say, false information should be punishable by crime. Agreed. But right information, you can't, crucify anyone, right? Okay. So check with the economic department if what this email says is true. They have different licenses, but the same owner, and they share the same office. The new price for the uniform was double. This is a fact. Check if I'm right or wrong. Please comment. The price of the uniform was double than the previous supplier. Why? The school introduced new color uniforms and all students were made to buy new uniforms. The shoes, which was 40 and 50 previously, is now 100 and 180. There's no difference in quality. Why the price increase? The uniform shirt was costing 30 dirhams. Now it's 50 dirhams with all other products. Why? Now they want us to buy winter uniforms. Full sleeve shirt, full trouser, tie, sweater, blazer. 2 kinds of uniform per season. Wow. Tie price 35, sweater 85, blazer 180. If you check the quality, it's not even 1/4 the price what they're charging. Okay. This is the email that I'm reading. Letter number 6. This is an email sent by a lady. Dear sir, it is with a strong and earnest mind I'm bringing your attention to the things in Indian high school. Please bear in mind, my reputation is stake. There are people who are in power that could not only ban me from working in Dubai, they can harm me and my family. Please do not reveal my identity. Even though I live in another country, I may still want to come back to work in Dubai again. I write to you as I deeply care about my colleagues and I deeply care about the children. As a woman, no woman feels safe in that institute anymore. The school is headed by someone who does not respect women and he believes he is untouchable because of his contacts and connections. I've served in IHS as a teacher, years I've censored, or months, but I could not continue beyond that because I felt disgusted as to how I was treated, especially with my encounter with the CEO. I still get nightmares of that particular incident and I've not been able to move on in life. I have no idea what incident, I have no idea who CEO, I'm just reading a letter, okay, that was sent to me. I and several teachers had been warned by experienced supervisors never to meet the CEO alone in his office. If only I had paid attention to their warnings. His actions as the head of an educational institute is disgusting. A school is a place where people need to feel safe, where knowledge must empower everyone. Unfortunately, this has not been the case in the school for a while now. I'm still in touch with my colleagues and ex-colleagues and I'm very aware of things are moving forward. Several of my colleagues have been threatened to be terminated if they say anything against this particular man. One teacher filed a harassment case against him, but was made to shut up after being paid a hefty amount. Not a single woman there will open her mouth because of how scary things have become. I humbly request you to bring this matter to the limelight. As a matter of fact, there was something written by a teacher on glassdoor.com. Even though it's old, it still holds value. Students are also not being spared. Everyone in the school knows what I'm talking about. They all know what is happening, but everyone is afraid. Please do something before it's too late. Nobody is allowed. In fact, here's one shocking bit. Nobody is allowed to take their phones inside the CEO's office because they have fear of recording something inappropriate against him when what he's doing. Once again, I have no idea. This is the email. Parents are equally worried about the rise in uniform and book fees. If you don't believe me, please verify and check. If you go to Twitter, there are many people talking about this, their face from school. In fact, I want you to even ask ex-IHS students. During my term in IHS, 2 students went against the school's decision to hike uniform and book prices by writing on the school's Facebook page. The CEO called them to the office and made them apologize. They were told that they would be thrown out of the school if they don't stop revolting. Award-winning teachers have quit because none of them can take this punishment anymore. I know it's hard to believe that me, being an anonymous source, is supplying this information. But a woman's reputation is at stake here and I cannot reveal my identity. That is why I write to you anonymously. For the sake of our children, please help the school. I've followed you for a long time. I'm a big admirer of how you speak about these issues. Nobody dares to speak about them. I'm trying my best to get more people to talk about this issue, but I'm being shushed up. I've written a blog about it, the Scarlet Truth.wordpress.com. Help me fight for injustice, a parent, a teacher, a woman. Okay. So this was, let me have a sip. So letter number 7. Now this is the final letter, and this is the most detailed letter. If you want to know the whole gamut, I mean, I really appreciate the effort taken. I'll read out this letter. This letter was sent to me after I put up the video. And there are some areas I was wrong. So this letter will tell you what is right and what is wrong. So let's move on. Hi Loy, good day to you. My name is XYZ. I'm not mentioning his name. I'd like to share some details in light of the video that you put up about Indian High School in Dubai. This school is where my children study. About the school, it is one of the first foreign schools in Dubai. The land was donated by the great late Sheikh Rashid, ruler of Dubai, and was built by the Indian business community as a non-profit sharing school. It's the effort of these wonderful businessmen. Many of our children have been fortunate to get good quality education at a reasonable price. We as a community should always be thankful to them, to the efforts in investing for which they expect nothing in return. The school is run under the patronage of the Sheikh, is managed by a group of trustees who invested and built the school, and now which is run by a CEO. It is his efforts, the CEO's efforts, hard work and dedication that the school could achieve the best results in academics, of bringing the best and making it on the list of KHDA for outstanding school for many years. In fact, I would like to beg to differ and say the CEO is very educated. He is a very influential person, both with CBSE and KHDA. I never said he's not educated. And yes, I do agree he is influential. So I don't know why you say I beg to differ. He is honored with many positions as a representative of CBSE in the Middle East. During his 20 years in the school, he introduced many changes in the school which make the school unique and different from the rest. And I know this because I studied in Sarji Indian School, and even in those days, Sarji Indian School, I studied my whole life, 12 years. Indian High School was a pinnacle of standards. Okay, so this person, this CEO, is a person of knowledge in many fields. He has authored and edited many textbooks for Indian High School on different subjects: maths, computer science, social, and Hindi. And we should be proud about him for his ability and knowledge in many streams. He should be praised and appreciated. So here you get a letter where a parent is praising the CEO and appreciating him. Okay, I'm reading the letter. Okay, no edits. But the interesting part is, yes, he is an author. Yes, he's a CEO. But here is where I want you to pay attention. The shocking part, or rather the intriguing part, is even his wife is an author of science books from grades 1 to 8. I'm stating facts. His daughter is also an author of books, Value Education and Keep Fit. I'm stating facts. His son is also an author of books, maths books. Now, if you feel what this email is saying is false, I request you to buy these books, check who's the author, so that you know whether I'm telling you facts or whether I'm telling you whatever. I'm just putting it out from my pocket. What the email says now is 80% of the textbooks taught in Indian High School are authored and edited by the CEO, by all his family members, and by his publishers. A student of 8th grade has 25 textbooks, out of which only 10 are taught in the school, and the rest we are made to buy to support his publishers. What is the reason for this? Even I cannot understand. These books are bought, and these books are taught by IHS, some in schools in Canada, some in India, which is under some Captain Foundation. Once again, I mention, as CBSE Delhi has no restrictions till grade 9. It's only after grade 10 that there is a board exam where all the schools have common study material, as these exams are conducted by CBSE. So from, let's say, KG all the way to 9 is where they can exploit these small children by forcing them to buy books, most of them which they are not, taught or asked to read, or which are overpriced. Once again, verify these facts. This is the email that I'm reading. When a new chairman was elected in 2017, something very strange happened. The school stopped its then authorized resellers who used to sell books and uniform at a very reasonable price. They just stopped them. So verify this information, comment if I'm right or wrong. 2017, when the new chairman was elected, it seems authorized resellers for books and uniforms were stopped. And from 2018 to 2019 academic year, a new textbook seller was introduced, brand new. And the school started forcing all its students to buy textbooks and notebooks from this new seller. And why this was not good? Because all the books and all the uniforms, the price was increased tremendously. It doesn't make any sense. Okay? If you're talking about an institute that is run by businessmen, which is like they said, non-profit sharing, for the benefit of the Indian community, why are you doubling the price? Why are you increasing it when the quality is the same? Okay. The school also introduced a new workbook for all major subjects, which is uncommon in any school and was made mandatory for all students. They also introduced new notebooks which are of different sizes, which you cannot buy from anywhere in the market. And this was available by only one new introduced seller, Peppers and Pages Trading. To support the volume sales, the workbook is made mandatory and is only available. See, here's a funny bit. This workbook is only available when you buy the entire set of textbooks. So you can't buy one. You have to buy the entire set of textbooks. You can't buy a separate workbook. You have to buy everything together. And when you buy the entire set of textbooks, as it is not sold separately, they say that this comes for free. But if you check the pricing, the price is very, very, very high. So when I had raised my concerns to the school that my child's books, elder child's books, could be used for the younger ones, I only needed a workbook, just one or two, whatever workbooks. They did not respond. The matter was taken to KHDA and then got resolved. The school is supposed to be a non-profit sharing, not non-profit making, non-profit sharing, which is supposed to work for the benefit of the community, for the benefit of children. But this company, Peppers and Pages Trading Company, which is authorized by the school, is a very new company. It was formed on 20th February 2018. And they started selling their products on 15th March 2018. That means from February to March, those few weeks, after setting up, automatically they started selling books, and they had the first big client and the only client, Indian High School, with 14,000 students, guaranteed sales. Imagine if you open a company and you have guaranteed sales without marketing, without sales, without staff, without doing anything. Good business, right? Approximately 14,000 students are made to buy these books. I want you to calculate. If 1,000 dirhams is what they are charging for 14,000 students, multiply them together, you get 14 million dirhams. So now consider that if the cost for the books is 3 to 4 million, and some million has to be given to the school, the rest is royalty. The rest is all profit. The rest is net profit. And all this is coming by taxing children and poor families. For example, a science book costing 450 rupees MRP. MRP is maximum retail price, which includes tax, expenses, and profits for sellers. And if you add a workbook to it, which is 80 rupees, in dirhams, it comes to 30 dirhams. So it's 30 dirhams, which is selling in India. Okay, the price, MRP. The same is available in UAE for 105 dirhams. So 30 dirhams, let's say with the workbook, 45 dirhams. 45, 90. So it's not only double, it's 2.5 times. So does this make sense to you? And to support the publishers of these books, we are made to buy many unwanted books which are never taught to the children in school. The unwanted books, for example, are Atlas, Math Mirror, Classic Readers, Arts and Crafts Kit, General Knowledge, Adventuring Beyond, Mental Maths. And by default, I think all the authors for these books are the same, members of the family and publishers. I'm assuming, I don't know, correct me if I'm wrong. So if this is the case, obviously it's wrong. A grade 8 student has to buy 25 textbooks, once again, which I said before, out of which only 10 are taught in school. Why do we have to buy this? From September 2017, the school stopped the uniform from a seller whom we were getting at good rates. Now they have 6 type of uniforms, which were introduced in May 2018. I'm stating facts. If I'm wrong, tell me. They've introduced 6 new uniforms for May 8. KG is one type. First and second is different. Third to fourth is different. Fifth to eighth is different. 9 to 10 is different. 11 to 12 is different. And added to that, they also have uniform for winter. They also have full sleeve shirts, full trouser, sweaters, and blazers. And all these are compulsory for children to buy. If the student continues in school, every alternate year, he has to have a different uniform. Now, is this right? In May 2018, the school introduced a new seller for the new uniform, Impulse Wave General Trading. The prices of these uniform, which was approximately 80 to 150% more than the previous year. The shoes were bought for 50 to 60 dirhams. Now they're priced 110 to 180 dirhams. 50 to 60, 100 to 180. Shirts, which are 30 to 55, are now 40 to 85. Imagine if each uniform, every pupil, 14,000 pupils have to buy 3 sets, which includes a PE uniform. I don't know what's PE. A set of winter uniform. Imagine the size and amount of transactions. Imagine the money that these companies are minting. And the big question is, who is the owner of these companies? If you check with the economic department, you'll find out. The interesting part is Peppers and Pages Books Trading, Impulse Wave Trading is all under a group called Guru Group. All these companies are registered and operated in one office. Office 109, Green Corner Building, Riga, Dubai. Please check with the economic department to find out if what I'm stating is facts. Once again, I'm telling you, check if it's facts. Like they say, it's a cyber crime if you spread false information. But if you share right information, it's a good thing, right? Okay. They don't have any showroom or educate staff. These companies, they don't have any showroom. They don't have any educate staff. So good, they don't have overheads. They use the school auditorium. They use the school bookstore. And they use students, passed out ex-IHS student as their staff. Wonderful way of cutting down cost. So zero cost, zero overheads, zero all, salaries and showroom and, premises. And you only sell to make profit. Profit. Nice. Another info is that in 2014, the school introduced an educational tablet, mandatory for all students from grade 4. And they said this was the only tablet which could be used and sold in the school. It was an Intel educational tablet with an Atom processor priced at 2,000 dirhams, which is much more than an iPad. The performance you cannot compare to an iPad, but the price is greater than an iPad. Can you explain to me this? Do you see this as ethical? And this was not available in the market. This matter came to the newspapers. Many parents complained, but the school didn't respond. They didn't say anything. I doubt the supplier is willing. The CEO's wife has a technology company. I'm stating facts. The CEO's wife has a technology company in DMCC. I don't know where's DMCC. With the name of Kalber Technologies, www.kalebr.com. I'm just stating a fact that the CEO's wife has a technology company with the name Kalber.com or Kalber Technologies. Okay, just stating a fact, nothing bad here. Okay, the CEO's books are best. He's a good author, and the results are reflected in the marks of students. Well, this is also a fact. But the royalty, the books that his entire family is authoring, the books that we are forced to buy, the support to the publishers, the support to these sellers who are overcharging us uniforms, books. Now, this is not right. Why do we have to buy all these unwanted books? For what? Can anyone explain? And these books, which are taught in school, should be made available in school at an authorized or through an authorized seller at a fair price. All we are asking for is a fair pricing. The same with the uniform. The quality has not changed. All we are asking for is a fair price for the uniform. Why should the uniform price be doubled or tripled? Okay, not tripled, I think slight increase, which is 100% or 200%. Okay. I am just hoping that the children and the families that cannot afford are given a fair hearing. With this information, if all this reaches the masses, the school can make changes and it would benefit the parents. What I look at it is, this is a very genuine parent who loves the school, who's proud about the school, whose children study there. He wants good things. Like he said, he didn't speak bad about the trustees. He didn't speak bad about the CEO. He still says the CEO is a great man. But what I look at it as, these companies which are there, this is wrong. If you have let's say, for example, me, I'm the CEO of a school, and then I tell my wife, create this company. I tell my son, author these books, and all the books that you sell, you'll get a royalty. I create a company, and you sell, but make sure it's double the price, triple the price. Profits we will keep, you keep. Now, even though I'm a CEO, I'm doing good. I'm doing something illegal. Or put it out in the open. Put it out in the open and say, this is my company. It's my wife is running it. I make profits. I make double. I make triple. Then it's fine. Say it openly. Audit these books of accounts if you have nothing to hide. See, my conclusion is, I feel the trustees who are the real owners of the school, okay, I feel that most of the trustees don't know what is happening because they are very successful business people. They are busy. They have a lot of things to do. And I personally feel that they are not getting any monetary benefits because they're very well-to-do, these trustees. Some of them are very old. I know because in India Club, I used to DJ there, I used to anchor shows, I used to visit India Club. Most of these trustees are very old people. They are family people. They are good people, okay? Good in the sense, I mean that, they are not exploiting these children. And I don't think that they're getting any monetary benefit, nor do I think that it's impacting them in any way. However, the changes that have been brought about are not right. The person who is the CEO is the only person who is running the show. Now, the question is, if he's running the show, shouldn't he bring down the cost when he's having an independent vendor? If I'm going to get a vendor from outside, shouldn't I bring down the cost? Why am I buying the same product or service for double the cost? See, whether it's a library book, whether it's equipment, whether it's contracts, whether you're buying or selling, why aren't these transactions transparent? We need to write to the trustees. See, here one other person has written, we need to write to the trustees. We need to speak to them. But the problem is they're very hard to get. Trustees want to save the name of the school. They want to save their own name. So that is why this matter is put under the table. Due to the unethical practices of somebody, the teachers, the staff, the children, the parents are getting affected. CBSE has to be accountable. People in power have to be held accountable. If you as a citizen are held accountable for your actions, shouldn't the government hold people in power also accountable? Exploitation of children is a shame, and I personally believe that. What I suggest to you is, you have watched this video, okay? If there is, an element of truth, if there is any truth, I request you, go to the KHD. If they don't do anything, go to the Indian consulate. If they don't do anything, go to the ministers. Share it on social media. Today, social media is very powerful. Tag these people who are there. I'll just, I was sent some image screenshots of whom they should tag. This particular gentleman is Prakash Javadkar. Prakash Javadkar is, I don't know how is he related to education, but it seems Prakash Javadkar, you should tag him, write to him. Pankaj Bodkhe. He is the Council General for Economic and Education. So please tag him and write to him. Yes, Pankaj Bodkhe. He is the Council General of India. Please write to him. I'll put a screenshot of his business card. This was sent to me by a parent. Then this lady, she has been in the limelight. She has been helping a lot of Indians who are stuck. Sushma Swaraj. She is also a Minister of External Affairs, Government of India. Tweet to them, write to them, okay? I'm sharing with you what parents have shared with me. So, see, unless you do something, unless you take the initiative, or what, here's another one, HRD Minister of India, okay? There is a Facebook page. Write to them, tweet to them, because you're not stating fake facts. You're stating facts. You're not stating false information. And nobody can jail you for stating facts, okay? And keep this in mind. If there are 14,000 children, 14,000 parents, and if you all together, the entire school, all the children, all the parents who feel that the fees are high, who feel that uniform prices are high, who feel that you're forced to buy from one particular vendor, who are being forced to buy books which children are not being made to read. If you feel something is wrong, that, oh, his entire family is authoring books and we are forced to buy these books. If you feel all this is wrong, if you feel, then write to the Consul General of India, write to the Indian government, write to the HRD minister, write to Prakash Javadkar, write to, what is her name? Sushma Swaraj. Yeah, please write to them. I'm not asking you to do anything illegal, but I'm asking you to get in touch with the representatives who represent you. Remember, if you keep quiet, people will take advantage of you and they will not stop. The people who are doing wrong things, they're human beings just like you. They have hands, they have legs. They have fears. They're just normal people. If you meet them on the road, they're normal people. But they take advantage of you because you're scared. But if you gather in large groups and use the power of social media, I'm telling you, you will see change. And this change will benefit you, your children, and your family. I really thank all the parents, all the youngsters, all the children who have sent me emails, who have commented below my videos, and have taken this courage to come forward. Now I request you, share this video. Since you're afraid, you're in Dubai and you say that, these people are very powerful, they can sue you or they can harm you or destroy your family or destroy your children's life. Fine, take my video, share it online, put it on Facebook, put it on Twitter, tag the HRD minister, tag the Consul General, and see, do they take any action? Because all we are saying is transparency. That's all we are saying, nothing else. This is a public service announcement for all of you. I thank you for watching. Goodbye.
Yeah, I know what you're thinking. You can get a job in the Middle East simply by trying or by magic, through others or by fluke. Remember that competition is everywhere. Some here, some there, but bam! Loy Macedo is the best.